Hello, year two. Welcome to writing today. Come on in, get comfy and get ready for some learning. Today, before I do my writing, we carry on with our missing person posters. What I thought would be useful is just recapping why and when we use full stops. So I'm going to show you some text without any full stops. The person who has written it has not put full stops in and has not put capital letters in for the beginning of a new sentence. So let's have a look at my screen. See if you can help me out. So I've got this text here. Before we even start reading it, I want you to think why we use full stops. We use full stops because we want to tell the reader that we have finished writing about a certain bit of information. So once we've finished one bit of information, we need a full stop. But you can replace a full stop with a conjunction. It's really important we know that we do not have a full stop and a conjunction together. It's one or the other. I will show you what I mean in this now. So let's have a look at this text. The girl loved to play football more than anything. She played in the morning, she played in the evening, she played at night. Her dream was to play for Arsenal. She loved Arsenal and she thought they were the best. That's a lot of words without any full stops. Some people say, you use a full stop to give the reader a moment to breathe. It's maybe a bit like that, but it's more to do with, right, that's the end of that bit of information. Let me show you what I mean. So let me edit this text. So we always start a sentence with a capital letter. So it's the girl, capital T. The girl loved to play football more than anything. She played in the morning. Whoa. This looks like I've got one bit of information ending here. The girl loved to play football more than anything. There's no conjunction here. And now she played in the morning is another bit of information. So the girl loved to play football more than anything is the end of the sentence. Because it's telling the reader that that bit of information is over. The girl loved to play football more than anything. One bit of information, full stop. That means we know here I have a capital letter. She played in the morning. She played in the evening. Wait, she played in the morning. She played in the evening are two separate bits of information. Maybe I could have had an and here, but there's no and here. But she played in the morning. She played in the evening are two separate bits of information. Therefore, I must separate it with a full stop. She played in the morning, full stop. She played in the evening. She played at night. Wait. The girl loved to play football more than anything, full stop. She played in the morning, full stop. She played in the evening, full stop. Because she played at night is another bit of information. She played in the evening, full stop, capital S here. I'll do it like this. She played at night. Her dream was to play for Arsenal. She played at night. Again, one bit of information, full stop. Because her dream was to play for Arsenal is talking about a new point. So she played at night. Although a short sentence, it's still one sentence. It's one bit of information. Capital H here. Her dream was to play for Arsenal. She loved Arsenal. Oh, her dream was to play for Arsenal. That's one bit of information. Therefore, I need after it a full stop. Her dream was to play for Arsenal. Capital S here. She loved Arsenal and she thought they were the best. Well, this is a point. We know there's a full stop at the end there. She loved Arsenal is one bit of information, but I'm not going to have a full stop here. Why? Because I've written the word and. The and gets rid of the full stop and the and links two bits of information together. So you do not have a full stop. She loved Arsenal and she thought they were the best. She loved Arsenal and she thought they were the best. I could have had a full stop here, but if I had a full stop there, it means I can't have the and here. And I'd have to have a capital S on she. She loved Arsenal, full stop. She thought they were the best. full stop. Pardon me. So let's have a look here. The girl loved to play football more than anything. Ha. She played in the morning. Ha. She played in the evening. Ha. She played at night. Ha. Her dream was to play for Arsenal. Ha. She loved Arsenal and she thought they were the best. Ha. So I put my full stops in there to break up pieces of information. Let's have a look here. Can you help me out with the full stops here? Pause the video. Where's the first full stop going to go? I'll read it through before you pause, actually. There once was a teacher called Mr. Bob. He was a very funny teacher. He always told his class jokes. His favourite lesson to teach was reading. He liked to read and he liked to write his own stories. And I've given you the final full stop there. So looking at that, feel free to pause the video. Where's the first full stop going? Where's that first bit of information ending? Pause the video now if you need to. Well done. There once was a teacher called Mr. Bob. He was a very funny teacher. Well, there once was a teacher called Mr. Bob is one bit of information for the reader. Therefore, we need a full stop here. And obviously we need a, well done, capital letter here. There once was a teacher called Mr. Bob. Ha. Where's that next bit of information ending? He was a very funny teacher. He always told his class jokes. Wait. Where's that next full stop going? Pause the video if you need to. Where's that next bit of information ending? Be careful. This one's maybe a little bit tricky. Pause the video, then tell me through the screen. Well done. He was a very funny teacher is one bit of information. He always told his class jokes is another bit of information. Okay. So capital letter here. So then we must have the full stop here though. Why he was a funny teacher is one bit of information. I need a full stop. Or maybe I could have said of this full stop, I could have had an and. He was a very funny teacher and he always told his class jokes. Ha. But there is no and here. So we need to break up these two bits of information with a full stop. So let's read it through again so far. There once was a teacher called Mr. Bob. Ha. He was a funny teacher. Ha. He always told his class jokes. Ha. Capital letter here as we know. Ooh, not so neat this one. His favourite lesson to teach was reading. He liked to read and he liked to write his own stories. We're missing one more full stop here. We're missing one more full stop. Pause the video. Where's my last full stop going? Well done if you said his favourite lesson to teach was reading, full stop. Why? Because then after this part, it's saying he liked to read and he liked to write his own stories. After here, after this full stop, we're talking about a new point. We're having new information. So this one point is his favourite lesson to teach was reading. Ha. Then I have a capital H here. He liked to read and he liked to write his own stories. He liked to read, though, is one bit of information. Why do I not put a full stop there? Why am I not putting a full stop there? Tell your partner, tell your hand, tell your cuddly toy. Why am I not putting a full stop here? Pause the video. Well done if you said it's because I have an and here. Yes, he liked to read as one bit of information. He liked to write his own stories as another bit of information. But rather than having a full stop, I join these two bits of information with an and. So I don't have a full stop and an and. It's one or the other. And here I chose to have the and. Anyway, really important we think about why we use full stops, okay? They are difficult, and I think, along with maybe time, really one of the most difficult things to understand, and also one of the most difficult things to teach. I've always found teaching full stops hard and having children understand why we use them, all right? But the best way I can see it to explain it is when we come to the end of a bit of information. And I thought about that for a while. which kind of shows my life thinking about how to teach full stops. But I think it's important we understand why we're using the full stops. I don't just want to hear the end of a sentence. You need to understand why it's the end of a sentence, and that's because it's the end of the information. Anyway, sorry to keep going on about full stops. Let's get on with our writing today. We are looking at the appearance section, not the appearance section, the what do they like section, their personality section. So what are they like and what do they sound like? What they did on the day they went missing, and something surprising. And we might start that sentence with the word however. So let's have a look. Let me stop sharing my screen and share my workbook. So let's have a look here. You're all doing so well. I know it's a bit longer with that sentence work, but keep being positive, all right? Really impressed with your concentration. Let me now share my book, and hopefully you should be able to see my writing here. That should focus. Here we go. So we are writing the personality section. So on Seesaw, I've seen some wonderful missing person posters. In my class, I've had people drawing in the top left a picture of the person who's also gone missing. A nice bold title saying missing year 2 child. The subheading of appearance. So we're going to keep going and make this look as much as possible like a real poster. Obviously, mine's slightly different because I've written down the steps to success here. But you might now want to write a subheading of personality. Personality. And you might want to get a nice ruler. I'm using a pen. Do not use that at home. Use a ruler, please, if you have one. Personality. And that's what I'm writing today. The other thing I would recommend you do is maybe reread your last part. So if I go to my appearance section here, I know what I'm talking about. Talk about Dougal. They have deep blue eyes, short stylish hair that anyone would be jealous of, and bright red cheeks. He is wearing a bright orange jumper that looks like the sun. His jeans are old and ripped. Although he is tall and strong, he can be as shy as a child on their first day. Happy with that? I know I'm talking about Dougal. I'm not talking about the wild child. So, first section is personality. Personality. What are they like and what do they sound like? So everyone's going to be different here because you might be writing about Hermione, Harry Potter. One person in my child is writing about Mr. Wernick going missing. Okay, so I'm writing about Dougal. I'm going to say Dougal he's quiet. I think he's quite quiet and he's quite a serious person. Okay, so what are they like? The person is quiet and serious. The person is quiet and serious. Ha. Why have I put a full stop there? Because that's one bit of information. The person is quiet and serious. The person, look at my lovely handwriting, trying to start each word on the line. The person is quiet. The person is quiet and serious. Quiet and serious. Full stop. The person is quiet and serious. The person is quiet and serious. Ha. Why have we got a full stop? Because that's one bit of information. What do they sound like? What do they sound like? What would Dougal's voice be? I think it'd be quite low. Maybe a simile here. Maybe low like the ocean. Oh, when he speaks, his voice is as low as the ocean or as deep as the ocean. When he speaks, his voice is as deep as the ocean. I like that. When, capital W, nice big W because capital. When he speaks, comma, a bit like an exciting sentence opener. I could just say his voice is as deep as the ocean, but I said when he speaks, comma, his voice, a cross join on the V, his voice is as deep, we didn't start on the line, deep as the ocean, as deep as the ocean. Ha. And I love that simile I've used there. So reread my work as I go. So the personality, what are they like? Ooh, My book's gone a bit slanted. I do apologise. What are they like and what do they sound like? The person is quiet and serious. When he speaks, his voice is as deep as the ocean. There we are. I've written that first section of the personality. What they did the day they went missing? What were they doing the day they went missing? I'm going to say Dougal, from memory, he was returning from work on that train. So what were they doing the day they went missing? The day he went missing, he had returned from work with a smirk on his face. The day he went missing, he had returned from work with a smirk on his face. Ha. So the big T, the day he went missing, the day, oh, sorry guys, the day he went missing, he had, comma, he had returned from, look at that F there, he'd returned from work with, W has an across join, with a smirk on his face. Ha. The day he went missing, comma, he had returned from work with a smirk on his face. I could have just said he had returned from work with a smirk on his face. Ha. One bit of information. But the day he went missing is almost a bit like an exciting sentence opener. It's not one bit of, it's not another bit of information on it. So I can't just say the day he went missing, full stop. That wouldn't make any sense. But it's an exciting sentence opener. The day he went missing, comma, he had returned from work with a smirk on his face. Maybe, if you think about it, he knew he was going on a deep sea diving adventure. But the other people do not know this. So the person is quiet and serious. When he speaks, his voice is as deep as the ocean. The day he went missing, he had returned from work with a smirk on his face. I've now done that part there. Notice, year 2, how I keep reading through my work. So important we keep reading through. The last section, something surprising. Now, I'm on the personality section, so I might say refer to his personality. So, although he is quiet, or, yeah, I might go with although. I think that sounds better. Although, 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 and look at the O, the U, the body of the G, the same size. Although he, I would have used the word quiet, so I might go reserved. Although he is reserved, comma, almost like an exciting sentence opener. Although he is reserved, he will dance when near water. Although he is reserved, he dances when near water. Ha. He dances when near water. Ha. He dances when near water. Ha. Although he is reserved, he dances when near water. Now I've written my personality section. Have I finished? No. Read it through. I know I sound a bit like a broken record there, but it's important we read our work through. Notice also, year 2, I didn't rush. This is not a race. You don't get extra dojos for finishing in a minute. You need to really slow down and concentrate on your handwriting. So important. So, personality, underline, subheading, done. The person is quiet and serious. When he speaks, his voice is as deep as the ocean. The day he went missing, he had returned from work with a smirk on his face. Although he is reserved, he dances when near water. And there we go. that is my personality section finished. Good luck with yours. I really look forward to reading it. I can leave this, you can pause, okay, you steps to success on the overview sheet, but I'm going to share my and say good luck. So I hope you all do well, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, guys. Oh, my hair.